Last night, Jessica was kind of freaking out a little bit, saying like the tire's like super low. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal.
They were down a pretty good.
And I'm like, we made it here.
A little worried.
This morning I got up and checked the tire pressure, and yeah, we probably shouldn't drive another 200 miles on it to where it was.
Yeah.
So
I was right. Jot that down because I'm usually not ever right.
So we're on the road, day 2 of travel to try to get to Zion as quick as possible to avoid all these super cold weather. We got down to just north of Salt Lake City last night to Cracker Barrel. Didn't get too cold last night. I think it was like 39.
It was more cold this morning when we woke up.
Back on the road, had to make a quick stop at another Flying J. We had some low tire pressure from all the gravel roads we've been on recently, and change in elevation and extreme changes in temperature. So always check your tires. Might make it all the way down to Zion today, depending on how much we want to drive. Otherwise, we'll stop a little earlier, probably around Cedar City, try to get up early and beat the normal Friday crowd. Although, with COVID, it can already be completely full. Seems like a pretty awesome place to camp for a little bit. So, Slug Bug, old school. Look at that, everybody. Yeah, Jay's up 2-0.
So we play hardcore.
Yeah, so we play Slug Bug every time. We don't slug each other because, we're married and that's abuse. And we shouldn't do that. But we do play for bragging rights for the day, since we do drive a lot. We have a few house rules. If you're tied at the end of the day, first tiebreaker goes to whoever has seen more of the old school classic Volkswagen Beetles, and the second tiebreaker goes to who got the first one of the day. So far, it's me both times. I'm very happy about it. We both get like, whoever gets the first Slug Bug of the day, it's just like you don't even need coffee. You're just like, yeah, Slug Bug. What is that? What is that? This thing? Oh, it's an aquarium. I'm like, what is this weird octopus-looking thing?
I don't know what that would be.
My guess is actually supposed to be an octopus. I think so. We just saw a billboard for a haunted house. We are a good 6 months plus deep into this pandemic. So why do you think, let's do a haunted house? And if you do a haunted house that's like social distancing compliant, that's gonna be the lamest haunted house ever. You have somebody jump out, they're 6 feet away. They're not gonna be anywhere near you, or touch you, or touch anything. Is everybody just gonna be like dressed up with like hazmat suits? And still, I don't see how that is going to be a good time.
I just don't like horror houses. I like the jump out scare.
Yeah, Jessica will almost write you out of her life if you're at work or a friend and like sneak up on her and go, ha! She'll be like, I've never talk to you ever again. She gets startled, she's gonna be upset with you for the day. Oh, Volkswagen dealership.
I don't see any.
See any? Any? Any?
No.
Any?
No.
Any?
I didn't see one
Not
single.
a single one.
What the hell?
Disappointing. What is it? Yeah. Salt Lake. It's all the way over there. Look. But you have forever to be on your phone, but you only have Salt Lake for so long. Okay. Slug Bug, by the way.
No, it doesn't count. It doesn't count hitting me in the face. I get the point automatically.
You don't get points.
I get the point.
No.
My point. Thank you.
Thank you for what? I'm not giving you that point.
Yeah, I get the point.
No. No, babe. You don't get the point. The point is Salt Lake. That's the point. That's why I'm pointing. I'm gonna flinch every single time. No.
love, right? You want love. You're like a kid, a little kid.
You married this.
Like kid.
Was that the sound of regret?
No.
Good, you just passed my love test. Good, congratulations.
Oh, it was a test.
Yeah, I didn't drive you away with I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Okay, maybe not.
When was the last time we went on a concert?
Well, it's been a while. It's been a bit.
I just miss, I mean, concerts, yes. Also live sport. I want to go to a bar. I don't even go to a club at this point.
Just anything?
Just a DJ, yeah. Hang out with a crowd of strangers, doing random things without fear of dying, or at least with less fear of dying. There's always a slight chance if you go out you're gonna die. But I miss excitement.
Good morning.
Good morning. We got up at 9:45, and now it's 10:05, and we're in the car, hooked up, and on the road and ready to go. On our way down south, maybe got 100 miles tops, I think, and hit some boondocking spots just south of Zion. So
Yeah.
off we go. Slowly chugging away. Yeah, for anybody out there who wants to know, the Maverick gas station in Laverkin has free potable water and free RV dump, but it's like less than 7 miles away from the boondock spot that we hope to find. I always mention hope to find because
Ever since we had that one.
you never know. We'll figure it out. We'll just go to a spot for a day, and then try to come back. In the meantime,
We are not skipping lunch.
in the meantime, it's super pretty out here. Maybe also pull up the app that does the BLM overlay.
What?
The app that you have that shows the BLM overlay. See where we can go. If, like just in case you just have it in the background, we're not gonna look at it.
Coming up is all BML land on both sides.
BLM, you mean?
Yeah, BLM. Did I say BML?
Yep.
So, we made the biggest mistake that you can possibly do. What?
Change that we.
I made the biggest mistake.
Yeah,
that,
give credit to where it's due.
I made the mistake of taking us down a path without seeing if there was any turnaround
Or the terrain.
or the terrain.
Or anything. So there's a washboard gravel road that's 1 lane thick, and construction vehicles are going up and down this thing, and farm vehicles are going up and down this thing. So we're like, I have no room to really maneuver either way. Jessica just had to hop out to help me back up to get like almost leaning off of an edge. I need
We
off
just
of this,
need to get off
and we
the
need to get
road.
back into Laverkin, and we need to come up with another game plan before we get back out on the road, because this is so much more stress than I want right now.
Yeah.
I haven't even had more than 2 sips of my coffee. It's very, very upsetting.
I said I'm sorry.
I know, it's not a big deal. We just now have had this is the first time we've done this, where we made this mistake.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that again.
Because you can't see on the satellite view, you cannot see how bumpy the roads are.
There's like a 1.5 to 2 foot deep trench from tire tread. Like,
yeah, you can't see that on satellite. You can't see that on satellite view, so it's a little bit trickier.
Don't drive your rig down Dalton Wash. Ever. Terrible.
For any circumstance.
Terrible idea. Plan your route accordingly a little bit ahead of time. Otherwise, you could just be stuck on a 1 lane gravel road with construction vehicles in your face. So, it's about 1 o'clock, which means by the time we got on the road, it's been about 3 hours. had some bumps in the road, had some missteps, had some full spots, but after everything and the stress, finally found our lovely place for the next couple of days.
Yeah, I want to say like 5 to 10 days, but here's
Boom.
our spot.
Yay, found it.
There's a whole bunch of parking back there where you can see some campers actually.
Yeah, kind of behind the truck.
Yeah, and then actually most of the people also went further that way. There's some potholes on the way, but
Some fat ones.
some really, really big ones. And I think a lot of people noticed that there was a huge ridge and didn't actually look further.
Here, past Jessica's always trying to get out of the frame. Down this way, about 15 miles is the entrance to Zion National Park. If you go that way, the little town of Laverkin is about 7 miles that way. You're down by the camper. It's very secluded. It's
Really nice.
yeah, it's nice and lovely, and right now it feels like it's all to ourselves.
Yeah.
So we're gonna enjoy this. Yeah, super excited.
Enjoy the day.
Yeah, finally made it. So we are.
Oh, is it recording?
Oh yeah, it's been recording for like the last couple of minutes. Slug the bugs out on like the show floor at all.
What was that?
So it's
Show floor.
half yawn, half burp. Oh.